Hello and welcome to the last episode, the series in which we tie up the loose ends left during our journey on Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and today we're back in the Lone Lands, more precisely Agamaur, the Red Swamp, and we will be fighting some of the hillmen from Rhudaur that are loyal to the Red-maid. So if you want to do this on at level 32, you need to have at least 3 or 4 people, or be very patient and very careful, and since nothing of that happened when we were last in here, we're gonna take the chance to be able to advance this quest, get some reputation with the egg line, and eventually also be able to do the instances of the Red Swamp, Grimbark, Ivar, and the Red-maid. So yeah, let us talk to Nanasen and let's begin. Dost thou fear us? Do not so, there is naught for thee to fear. We have dwelt too long in this Middle Earth, too long without our rightful rest. Yet here we remain, shackled by a debt unpaid, an oath unfulfilled. Would thou lend us thy aid? In Garth Agarwen, fell spirits stir the waters of Agamaur and take form. Many are spirits from beyond the world, such as those that stir the whites, but the worst of them are the cursed spirits of mortal men, men of Numenor who committed a great act of evil against the Valar before Numenor fell and were cursed by the Valar themselves. Wilt thou assist us by destroying the fell dark water? Thou hast freed me and my brethren Beriathan, and for that we owe thee a debt until we have been released or the world is righted. It was the Agamaur and the hillmen of Rhudaur who caused the bloodshed which corrupted the maiden. They are to blame for our curse. The time has come for retribution. My brethren to the south must be made to understand. They must be brought to evidence of the evil. Go to the Rhudauran camp in the northeast of Agamaur and gather for me the satchels which the hillmen carry. With thy help, they shall learn of the corruption. They will remember our curse. Long have we awaited our chance to strike down the men who caused the destruction of this land. Now the time draws close where we will fulfill our duty and end this curse. We shall not end the curse and nothing else. We will seek out vengeance. We will deliver unto the descendants of our enemy who will still feel the hatred and sacrifice the innocents to this land. Hurry not, deliver this vengeance. The hillmen are gathered again to the east and north. Track them down and show them that our memories are not gone and we do not forgive their action. Perhaps thou hast heard whispers of the Red-maid. She was once an innocent creature, but was twisted long ago by the war which raged between Agamaur and the North Kingdom. Now the very land has fallen to the Red-maid's pain. To heal that pain, we must first bring innocence and beauty to her sanctum. Before her fall, the Red-maid would use an urn to calm the water. The urn is in the west, guarded by Ivar's minions. Retrieve the urn, then travel to the southeasternmost part of Agamaur. There, seek out a natural altar. Thou wilt know it when thou hast seen it, for the wretched dark water will guard it in force. Fill the urn with water from that place and return to me. So that's the quest that Nanasen offers us, which I believe are landscape quests. But we can also talk to Radagast inside, and he will give us something else to do.
I have a tale to tell you.
Good man, will you stay and speak with me a moment? I will tell you a sad tale and ask a favor of you before you go. Long ago, a king's woman dwelt by a lake in a land lush and green, where great fields of wildflowers and an innocent forest once grew. The tides of war swept through, and the waters of the lake ran red with blood. The lake lands decayed and became the Red Swamp, and the king's woman the Red-maid of Agamaur. It saddens me, but I do not believe that either the king's woman or her land may be saved, but at the least some part of the land may be reclaimed. A great tree once grew there, which was called Oakenbark. It is twisted and corrupt now, but if it still produces acorns, they might be used to bring new life, uncorrupted, to the old forest. Go to Garth Agarwen to the east and fetch me the seeds of the tree that is now Grimbark. Gonna remove this one for a moment.
Will you help me?
You have made quite a name for yourself, Beriathan. Word of your exploit has reached me even here. Indeed, I am surprised with all you have accomplished. Still, perhaps you can assist me again. I know what began the plague in Agamaur, the Red Swamp. A gaunt lord, a dire creature in the service of Agamaur, has raised an army of white here and has stirred this ancient evil, not the egg line. I must ask you to intervene on my behalf, for I cannot. Would you go in my stead? In the east are the ruins called Garth Agarwen. I would search there for Ivar the Blood-hand. If you find him and defeat him, bring his helm to me as proof. We could technically access the instances right away and do it, but there is so much more that you can do in here. That's what we're gonna do actually, because if memory serves me right, to the northeast, really close to the entrance of Garth Agarwen, we will find another camp with more quests. So we'll try and do them all, and we can also, well, advance some of the player deeds that we still have here in the Lonelands. We have a lot. So yeah, we can make very good progress as we move, as we advance through this area. You didn't die, really? So yeah, the funny part is that this is gonna be really quick. So if you are doing this on level, some of these guys, like this one over here, are really easy to take care of, but you will find elite enemies in here, and they are not so simple. So we have collected all the satchels that Danasen asked of us. But there is more to be done in here. Now we need to continue, move towards the Garth Agarwen. We will find more enemies in here. But yeah, this area is brutal on level if you are trying to solo it, as I have done sometimes, but my patience runs thin at some point because you need to defeat a lot of enemies. An elite level, it will take a lot to do, a lot of time, but now, well, not that hard. And we have unlocked the last explorer deed of the Lonelands, Garth Agarwen exploration. We found the other gate. We need to find the Circle of Blood, Nandelu, the Garth Agarwen gate, Ivar's crypt, and the Spring of the Red-maid. And for that, we're gonna talk with Arien.
I'll speak with you a moment.
The men who dwell beyond these walls are misguided and lost, so lost that they cannot be redeemed according to Radaga. Their atrocities against nature are so great that there is no forgiveness. They are led by a woman, a terrible woman named Hemire, who they believe is a link to the Red-maid, and because of this, she is revered as something greater than they are. I ask that you push beyond these walls and seek out this woman. Bring her down and prove these misguided men that they have misplaced their fate. And this guy is in here will provide you some really good items. Once again, on level. But right now, well, they are just there. Now, this is Garth Agarwen. Yeah, these guys, I mean, exploring this area. And worst part is there is not a player deed for these guys. But on the other hand, we can. That means that we can just focus on looking what we're looking for, which is defeating the Gloom Waters, finding Temire the Devoted, the Urn of Agamaur, 2. But God, it's been so long since I've been here. I'm not sure where to go. This is the entrance to one of these instances. Garth Agarwen Barrows. I think this is for Ivar. Well, now that we're here, might as well do it, right? At the height of their kingdom, the men of Rudauer enshrined their dead within great tombs of stone and built into the ground. At the crest of the tallest barrow, Ivar the Blood-hand awaits any who would attempt to cleanse the corruption from the land and free the Red-maid from her services to darkness. So we need to discover the unmarked tombs as an optional objective. That doesn't sound so hard. Especially because, okay. For a moment there I thought these guys wouldn't attack us, which is not supposed to happen because when you're inside an instance, doesn't matter the level, the enemies are programmed to attack you. Doesn't matter how out-leveled you can be. And I don't know where these unmarked tombs are supposed to be. Okay, so this is the same place where we came from. Challenge Ivar. Destroy Ivar the Blood-hand without destroying the banners. Do not destroy Ivar's Spirit Banner White or the Wrathful Banner White. So we should be okay with this as long as we don't do any AoEs. But how do we open this door? Oh my god! I didn't expect that. Is this a place where we can find the unmarked tombs? Wow! Is this one of them? The third tomb. Okay. So that's what we are actually looking for. We can try and find this on our way to Ivar. I don't remember exactly where Ivar would be. As a matter of fact, I think I have only done this instance once. Oh, Sarah Oakhart. So I think that's where the instance is supposed to advance, but we can finish exploring the other areas around here. Maybe we can find more of those tombs. So, Sarah Oakhart, you might remember, we did find her. The second tomb. Okay, we did find her when we were doing the epic. You do find him when you're doing book 1 of the epic. The 4th tomb, okay. And you can also find her in many other instances, like in here, in Garth Agarwen. I remember seeing her in Fornos. The first tomb discovered. Okay, we're only missing the last one. So let's retrace our steps. So this in here is the first tomb. If you come through here, you can find the second, the third one, the fourth one. Maybe this one is the fifth one? Yeah, fifth tomb discovered. That's great. That was it. That wasn't really that hard. I mean, they were not hard to find. Of course, there are many enemies in here guarding them, and that is the challenge for on-level players, but they are just along the way. It's just a matter of deciding if you want to do the extra fights or not. Please, someone get this beast away from me.
Oh, young one, you have come to me again.
It is a great and wondrous thing that you have rescued me, Beriathan. I had feared I would be lost here forever. I'm not sure that I can make it out on my own. Do you think you could help me get to the front gates of Garth Agarwen? Perhaps if you follow me, I can find a way out of this maze. Okay, let us do.
Hurry, young one.
Hurry, let us get out of here before more of them come. Follow me. I know probably this is a lot of wishful thinking on my part, but if you could, yeah, move a little bit faster, that would be great. Right where I left it. What are we looking for again, Sarah? I missed that part. Your cane? Well, I don't remember, but the bottom line, it seems we're here at the gate. Terrific! You have brought me out of harm's way. Glad I was able to help. Now, if we have saved Sarah, and I think we have do a full round around this base. Where exactly is Ivar? It is through this gate, I believe, but what do I need to do to make that gate open? Do I need to defeat all the whites? Maybe this other guy? What do I need to do now? Not sure if this, this is the entrance. How do I trigger it? I'm double checking, bear with me. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, it seems, if I'm reading this correctly, we need to go through here. Ah, yeah. Block retard. So we need to defeat this guy. He will fully heal himself a couple times. And the way to Ivar is now open. Okay. That's the only other thing I was missing. This is the way to Ivar. Once again, just single target DPS and we should be alright. By the Eye and the Iron Crown, I call you forth to command this host, and rise in and end in service to Angar and her enemies. Okay. That was it. That was it. We defeated Ivar, we collected his helm, and we can leave the instance and continue our exploration of Garth Agarwen and the other quest that we have undergoing there. Now, where else can we go? We continue our exploration of Garth Agarwen, but well, more gloom waters in here, so at least that's something, but we gotta find our way around this area. It's kinda labyrinthian. Okay, but I think it's through here, yeah. Another chest, I think we can skip that one for the moment. Okay. Agamaur the Devoted is right here, my god, and this one is an elite master. So yeah. We have defeated Agamaur the Devoted. Okay. We'll need to go back to Arin in just a moment, but as you can see, yeah, this is no walk in the park. I mean, you can imagine how challenging, how taxing this is when you're doing this on level. What do we have in here though? Arboretum. This is for Grimbark. Let us travel inside. Once a lush garden, the Arboretum's caretaker Grimbark was driven mad when the Red-maid fell to corruption. Now Grimbark forces all vestige of uncorrupted life from the Arboretum, making it a welcome home for the dead. Defeat the Whites. Defeat Grimbark, but do not destroy the beehives. That should be simple enough. And luckily as well, there are plenty of Bloom Waters in this instance to advance the quest as well. So it seems this one is the first boss of the instance. Really strong for level 32. Let us continue exploring. What do we have in here? Nothing else in here it seems. Oh, but here we have more whites, which we need to defeat for the optional quest. This was the entrance, right? Yeah. Well, so now let us go to the left. This is Grimbark, okay. So once again, single target DPS. Grimbark is defeated and the beehives remain whole. Okay, completed the challenge. Wow, collected Grimbark seeds. Can I find the other two whites that I need in here? Let's try and look for them. Because yeah, I don't want to leave that quest unfinished. Well kept Mata. That might be good to have for when I unlock the quest to use them. Hardwood. Well, not that much. But maybe we can get some of these task items. Rotted heart. Grimbark's wooden heart. Okay. And where's the exit then again? Come on, I'm only missing two white. Two white, please. Deadly white. Okay, here. Fitted whites in the Arboretum. Okay, let us see. Yeah, defeated white. Great. Completed Fog Lurker Slayer, which gave us some extra rep. Let us open this in here. Beriathan Bog Hunter as well. Whence came these slimy horrors that now plague the Lonelands? No one knows, but now you have taken their measure. Good. Here we have the Bog Lurker Slayer advanced, 60 of them. Okay. And 5 LOTRO points for completing that deed. Now... I think this is the entrance, yeah, to the Red-maid. The fortress in Garth Agarwen. But since I'm not sure if we're gonna get more quests for this, for that fortress, what we're gonna do is just complete this. Or maybe, let me double check. Vessel of Purity. No, Vessel of Purity. Oh, it's on the other side of the swamp. So we'll need to do that. And I guess as soon as we get that urn filled with the water that we need, Danasen will send us to here, to the fortress. So, well, we are in no danger here. Let us ride. And leave this place. And we also have in here the Garth Agarwen exploration, Nandelu, the Circle of Blood, the gate, the Spring of the Red-maid. Yeah, we also need to explore, I would say, the western part to find some of this. I'm not sure.
How can I be of service?
Beriathan, this service is great indeed. If the Shades are able to fulfill their curse, then that will mean that the land here will begin to heal. This was a crucial first step to seeing that happen. Thank you.
What can I do for you?
It is good to know that she is gone. It is wrong of people to place themselves above others and claim divinity when doing so. You have our respect, Beriathan. Okay. We can go back now to the camp. Yeah, I think I have enough task items in here to get some extra rep with the egg line. I'm hoping I will be able to reach kindred with them after doing all this. Egg line. About 15,000 reputation before we can reach kindred, but that seems doable, right? Oh, come on, once again, this is not the exit. This is the exit. I think, yeah, this is where we fought Ivar with Radagast during the epic. So this is another way of coming to this area. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think I know where I am now.
What do you need?
You found who? Oakheart. Never heard the name, I'm afraid. But an older woman matching your description did in fact come by here and drop some things off. I suppose you must have left them for you. Let us check this for cosmetic. The dagger, the feather. Let us take any, really. Thou hast done well, Beriathan. With this, I am sure we will discover the evidence I require. I am in thy debt once more. Ever we draw closer to absolution. This vengeance complete another shall open. one against the foes who shackled the Red-maid in bonds of innocent blood. We shall see them ended as well, you and I. In ages past, we were cursed by Yarwine Ben-Adar for our inaction as the Red-maid slipped further from the gentle creature she was to the corrupt thing she now is. Until she is redeemed or removed from the world, we are cursed to wander the swamps with no hope of rest. But we have no hope. She is too powerful, or so the men believe. I do not believe this is so. I must find a way to restore their resolve. One of the Eggline, Hartrim, has gone to the place where she dwells. He goes to secure items lost as my brethren and I battle the Angmarine and Hillmen of Rudaur, our shields. I believe they are still held by the Hillmen who worship the Red-maid and the brigands who have allied themselves with them. Perhaps you would seek Hartrim at the outskirts of Garth Agarwen and ask him how this effort progressed. In years long past, the Angmarine and the Hillmen of Rudaur did war upon the kingdom of Arthedain, my people. It was an unjust war and the cause of much needless bloodshed, but the Hillmen worshipped the Witch King of Agamaur and did whatever he bade them, and so it was that they made sacrifices to him and defiled the land until the waters themselves seemed as blood. And so arose the Red-maid. We knew not what she was nor what she had been. Many even among the Hillmen fled from the creature, but many also remained and worshipped her. The Hillmen caused this creature to come into being, and our curse as well. Justice is long overdue. Destroy them, and we shall fulfill our curse. They guard Garth Agarwen, the fortress of the Red-maid in the northeast of Agamaur. Yeah, but I need the Vessel of Purity first. Let me grab that really quick.
Greetings, friend of the wild.
These seeds share the corruption of the tree which produced them, but I believe they may still be reclaimed. Thanks to you, a little part of oaken bark shall grow to be free of the Red-maid's corruption.
You have returned, I see.
What is this, Beriathan? The helm of Ivar the Blood-hand. Long has my order awaited this day. In ages past, Morgoth twisted enslaved men and instilled them with fell spirits. These became the Gauntmen, but among them he selected 5 who would bear an unimaginable power in mockery of the wizards. Ivar was in fact made in mockery of me, and his death served as justice for my kind. You have well earned this reward, Beriathan.
I have a tale to tell you.
Beriathan, I have a tale to share with you. It is of warriors who served Rudaur at this very place and the fate they shared. It is a story, nothing more, but one that may have merit. When Rudaur pledged to serve Angmar, it is said that some were gifted rings that gave them command over their lessers. These rings, worn by the most powerful leaders, signified their stations but came with a terrible price. Each of them perished and were replaced by wise spirits. Likely it is not more than a nursery tale, but if it is not, then the power of those rings must be removed. Seek out these rings if they exist and bring them to me so that they may be destroyed. The white leaders will bear them. Okay, I needed to... Okay, let us focus on the Vessel of Purity first. I'm not sure how to access that part of the swamp, but I think if we come through here, we should be able to get there. Yeah, it seems to be the place. Oh yeah, I seem to remember this. We were in here, of course, doing some other quests, but the urn we're looking for is also around this area. Yeah. Yeah, you remember Rikur? We fought him. I don't remember how that went, but... and I don't remember if we had a quest to defeat him. Or not, but well, we have the urn now. The altar is in the southeastern part of Agamaur. And that altar should be in the fortress, right? So I think we're ready to return to Garth Agarwen. And complete all these quests. Let me double check my reputation here. About 12,000 XP. So we might not be able to get it done today. But well, the Eggline reputation, once you can consistently farm these instances, is really not hard to find. And there are also many other quests for the Eggline that I did not do, involving the Earth King and many more. So I think yeah, getting a reputation is really not an issue. That's not what we're looking for. Let us talk to Hartran first.
What do you need?
Danazen will be displeased to know that I am not able to perform this task. The creatures beyond these walls are far beyond me. Perhaps these men will prove less a challenge to you. Would you take on this challenge and aid the Shades who have lingered in this land since they were cursed? You will find that the men, the craft beyond these walls, are stronger than any other, indoctrinated deeply in the service of the Red-maid. If any carry the shields that Danazen speaks of, it will be these men. Okay, well, so in that case, now we have a good reason to fight these hillmen. What was the exit again? I'm lost. Okay, over here. Okay, making good progress. But yeah, I think we'll need to enter this instance to advance the Vessel of Purity, so hopefully we can do the other things that we need to do as well. Let us try our luck.
Garth Agarwen, the ruins of an ancient fortress of Rudar, now overrun by corrupted nature and a vile necromantic power out of Angmar. The most terrible power still remains to be confronted.
Okay. Yeah, it seems here we can at least advance some of these quests. There is a lot to do in here too. A pale white. And I think these whites will also have the rings that we're looking for, hopefully. Yeah, they hit too. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ. The brother's chest. What else do we have in here? Ah, nice bow. But I don't think I'm gonna use it. Let us explore this outside area first before we enter the fortress proper. Okay, well, seems that's it. Not much else to do in here on this outside area, it seems. I tend to get lost inside this place. This is the Garth Agarwen gate. Okay. We also have the chance of finishing exploring this area. This is almost going faster than I can keep track of this. We can try to remove this. This Garth Agarwen exploration, the Sprinkle of the Red-maid, Nandelu, and the Circle of Blood. Okay, completed that optional quest. My god, this place is huge. I didn't remember it was this big. And we do need to complete the exploration of it. What do we have in here? Batar, the White Lord. Excuse my creaking bones, it has been quite some time since the last sacrifice. It seems you are not here for sacrificial reasons, however. We are here to protect her. This is what happens to those who cross us. She has forgotten who she is. Who shall we call to her when she no longer remembers? Come forward and take this. I have etched her name upon this mithril. Place it upon the altar, and she will come to you. You will remember only that we served her and forget her true nature. I shall place this into this chest and entrust the key to you, Batar. So that is a wise choice. I shall exist long after you're gone, and she must have a warden. Okay, so this seems to be the entrance to the Red-maid. Batar, Arthedain comes for the maiden. For oaths broken to the eldest and fatherless, we come to reclaim the maiden. Fools, you shall not pass to visit the maiden. I will see to that. I have no time for you, fools. Now, men, we fulfill our oath to Yarwan Ben Adar. Not even the chosen of Yarwan Benador can defeat me. You too shall pay this price. Yeah. You would stop talking so much and just fight? Oh, okay. Am I out of combat yet? Why am I still in combat, please? And so the dead shall rise. Okay. You took your sweet time rising from the dead, but we're finally here. And yeah, this is the altar of the Red-maid, so we eventually need to come through here, but let us try and check. Oh my god. Okay, no, we need to do this right now. Strength of the Red-maid. Who calls me forth, who are not my devoted? Your intentions are your folly, and so you shall meet doom, where you hope to find victory. Come, children, come forth and let me stop upon your noble blood. I think completing this challenge can be quite hard, or not. We need to let we need to let these disciples sacrifice themselves to the Red-maid. So it takes time more than anything. Okay, yeah, sacrifice yourself, please. Naruhel gains in strength. If you're gonna sacrifice yourselves, please do it now. This guy... It seems he is back. Ah, stupid guy. Well, we got it at least. It is... my home. We have read the Red-maid. I feel as if I am in a waking nightmare. This is no dream. I was nearly consumed with anger and avarice. Order must be restored to this land. I will see it done, but deep are the spoiled roots. It will take time. Yeah, and what about your strength? Is that in here? The strength should be in here. No, wait. Where is it? Not sure. Let us try and explore the other areas of this place. Because we still have some things to do. The Circle of Blood and Nandelu. Not sure where that is. Garth Agarwen gate, but no, that's not it. Do we need to come to here, maybe? Yeah, to this staircase, we'll find the other section of this instance. Only need to find Dunlang. I think he should be around here. Is this the place? If it's skill locked. Are you new recruits for the Red-maid's cause? No. No, you cannot be for your brandished weapons and smell of slaughter. You will find that even our newest inductees to her service are formidable. To arms, recruit? Ah, come on. So it seems this guy only activates after a set amount of time. Oh. Come on. Let us see what else we have here in the meantime. Well, that's what we needed to do, but without killing the ads. This is so terrible, but we'll get a chance, I guess, of trying this another day. For the time being, we need to find this altar. But I'm not sure now if that was supposed to be inside this place. Let me double check. Okay, no, the altar is not inside Garth Agarwen. Oh, Christ. Okay. In that case, let us leave this instance. You need help? No, I don't think so, if you're a level 53 burglar. Okay, we need to bring the Shields of Arthedain to Hearthrim, and we'll need to also find the altar. Oh god. Let us try and do this really quick, shall we? No. Not through here. Or shall we try to get to the altar first? Let us try and get to the altar first. I know, but that's not it. Oh my god! What's going on with me? How did I get in here again? Okay. Through here. Oh. Oh my god, no, I missed Bartram. He is right over here. My bad.
How can I be of service?
This crest is familiar to me. It is the crest of Arthedain, noblest of the men who lived in these lands. Danazen and his brethren are from a lineage that was the strongest of the men during their time. Seeing this will surely restore their resolve. I will see that they receive them forthwith. I am indebted to you, Beriathan. There we go. Now we can just look for the altar. We have found the Red-maid's altar. Okay, there's one in here. We need to build this. And go back with Danazen. Through here. God, what did you do? Ah, the altar in the east. The Red-maid came forth from the water when the wars encroached upon her spring, and she made herself known unto the men of Rudaur, but they did not hear her pleas. Her visage was not then as it is now, for the corruption of war had not tainted her spirit then. Ever we fought, and ever did the blood of Rudaur and Arthedain pour into the land. The spring of the maiden became filled, and over time the maiden herself became diseased by the blood which drowned her home. She arose as a terrible creature, and slew any who beheld her, satisfying her new hunger. It was then that the Arwen Benadar charged us with our great task, only we failed. And now Ivar the Blood-hand has gained power over the Red-maid, though I think he does not understand the danger to himself. The Red-maid's sisters are as wide as the world, for each way the water flows there are river maidens. To call the Red-maid back to nature, thou shalt need to enlist the closest friend to nature, Radagast the Brown. The winds tell that he is close by. Perhaps he will find a way to give the land a chance to commune with their mother sister and let light back into the heart of the Red-maid.
You have returned, I see.
The Red Swamp and its inhabitants know there is a terror here, Beriathan. The water you hold is the source, or close to the source. I notice corruption, but I cannot see the face or hear the sister's voice. She is as strange to me as one I have never seen or known. I do, however, know one like her, and so I shall do as you ask. Radagast produces a small vial and drops a single drop into the urn. She has her sister's love. May this tear heal her pain and offer her forgiveness. She is lost and forgotten, but if you can feed the place where she dwells, this pure water as she was fed the water which poisoned her, she may one day be known to me again. Go now, Beriathan, speak with the cursed man and save the river daughter.
So, the tales were true.
I can only assume that the tales are true. You have done a great service this day, Beriathan. I will see that these are destroyed before more harm can come of them. Okay, and Emmeline, where is he exactly? In Harlowick. Oh god, we need to go to Harlowick, but not yet. We near the fulfillment of our oath to Iarwain Benadar, and we have thee to thank, Beriathan. Radagast's assistance will hearken that bead of the Red-maid which remains pure. Thou hast proven to be a great ally to all within this land. Thou must now enter the stronghold of the Red-maid at Garth Agarwen as the wizard instructed thee. Her sanctum is guarded beyond the walls of the mighty fortress when Rudolf still walks through the remains of their ancient home in service of the Red-maid and the Gaunt Lord Ivar. Thou must find a way into her sanctum, hold her by some means, and then defeat her. She will fall into the water, and the water will become still. When this happens, add the pure water graced by a river daughter's love to the pool. There are centuries of corruption and hatred layered upon the Red-maid, but we must begin somewhere. May the Valar go with thee, Beriathan, for they have abandoned us. Okay, I think I'm gonna just join this and do this really quick. I already know where to go, so shouldn't have any issues in here. Okay. Okay, so this is already cleared. Interesting, unless I don't have to repeat this all over again. The water is calm in the Red-maid's sanctum, so we need to pour the water in here. Yeah. Perfect. My sisters are far from me. I cannot hear their songs or feel their gentle breath among the trees. Barren are those trees, nearly lifeless, choked out by roots bloated with something that has a bitter taste of iron. Where are you, my sisters, and what is before me? I cannot see beyond the red of this land, but I sense something sweet among the bitter ferns and sullen roots. Are you real? I am still imprisoned in the land. There is life in you, I feel this. There must be life elsewhere in this land. Perhaps I can find this life anew and nurture it back to health. Cool. Now we just need to bring this back to Danasen. Let us do that. Our work has only begun. Our oath shall hold until the Red-maid is reclaimed. Thou hast started us along the path to her redemption, and one day we shall do Angmar's evil Thou hast given great hope to those who are hopeless. Evil draws its hand tightly over the land, and not only here in the swamp where it has plied its machinations through centuries. Beware of where thou travel. That light shines strong, and evil will strive to snuff it out. Thank thee, friend Beriathan. Thank thee for all that thou hast done. Let us pick the sword. Now we only need to go back to Emmeline to finish the quest we had in here. We can also check. Yeah, I think we can do this. If we have enough reputation items in here, short bows. Yeah. And what else? Decrepit finger bones. Yeah. The TV car passes. The horseshit. Yeah. Tough branches. Do we have tough branches? Shimmering essences? I think we have shimmering essences. Yeah. Black hardwood we don't have. Crooked branches. I'm not sure. Card hardwood, tough branches. No, I think that is it. So let us complete this task.
What is this world coming to?
Get this.
Why are you bothering me? Tell me what you need or move along. What is this world coming to?
Where is Elsa now? Oh, okay, there she is.
Greetings.
Now, once again, broken, short bows, decrepit finger bones, the heavy sword shit, heavy car passes. Oh no, not enough of those. Shimmering essences? No? Okay.
Why are you bothering me? What is this world coming to? Tell me what you need or move along. Why are you bothering me?
Alright, we have our task limit reached. Now we only need to go back to Emmeline. We're gonna take the chance to complete the exploration of Agamaur as well. How do we exit this place again? Through here. So, the Circle of Blood and Nandil we had already discovered, but since we were not high level enough to unlock that deed, it didn't count, so we need to go back there again. Hopefully, we already have these locations. The Circle of Blood in here, Nandelu in here, and then we will write really quick to Emmeline, complete a quest, and that will be basically it for what we are missing in the Lone Lands, Agamaur. Although we are still short of 30,000 reputation. We are so close. So we got here, that might be interesting. I think that's it. Yeah. Completed Garth Agarwen exploration and completed also Explorer of the Lone Lands. So that's interesting. What do we have here? Garth Agarwen exploration, virtue loyalty 241, Explorer of the Lone Lands. Loyalty and determination are now 42. Okay, good. Let us check this while we make our way towards Emmeline. Explorer of the Lone Lands. This is what we got in here. And Garth Agarwen exploration in here too. No titles, just some reputation and a virtue XP. A few LOTRO points as well, 10 LOTRO points. This is what we have capped now. 42 and 42, determination and loyalty. So now we can go towards wit, I would guess. Let us write really quick to Emmeline. Oh my god, just how much reputation is this gonna give me? 700. There will be some reputation short of kindred for them, but I don't think I'm gonna show you this on this episode, but it's safe to assume that I'm gonna hit kindred with the eggline. Or well, I'm actually just do that, but not right now. I think it will be easier to wait for the task limit to reset. That will be much faster than trying to do anything else in here. Beriathan, again thou dost pardon me to return to my fight against the Red-maid. To find rest, we must redeem the Red-maid or destroy her. I wish to see her redeemed, but as long as these men continue their bloody rites, it cannot be so. Okay. How much are we missing now? It's about 600 XP, so that is 2 tasks, or maybe some of these dailies.
You a moment?
Not these ones.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I'm gonna stick with the task. I'm gonna master in Ostguruth, and I will show you those few tasks on screen just for completion purposes, and with this we will have reached a kindred with the eggline, so that's gonna be great. Be back with you after the task have reset. Let me just double check that this task board will have what we need. No, we need the task board in Agamaur, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Yeah, gonna be back with you when I'm back in Agamaur to reach kindred with the eggline. Be back in just a moment. Alright, so here we are, back at Agamaur. We're gonna do this really quick. Broken sword bows, heavy power passes, heavy sword shed, decrepit finger bones. And yeah, I only need 2 of these, but I also want to get my task daily limit to date as well. So let us try it like this.
Why are you bothering me? Tell
This
me
should be the one.
what you need or move along.
Oh yeah! Haha! So, completed Eggland, you have acquired the Return to Ostguruth skill, and Eggland Warden, that's a good title. So, we have this reputation in here, the Eggline at Kindred, great. Now, Eggland Warden, and that skill, you are no longer an outsider among the Eggline, you are now one of them in spirit and deed. And we got 20 LOTRO points, which is always great. We got the travel to Ostguruth. But since this has a cooldown and our master doesn't, I don't think we have too much use for that.
World coming to?
So yeah, that's basically it for this episode. So now that we have completed Agamaur and the instances of the Red Swamp, Garth Agarwen, that will be the end for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. For the time being, I'm just gonna complete doing tasks, but yeah, that would be it. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, you all, and I will see you on another time.